Right. The big question is, have they fixed performance issues? We'll find out. Alright. So, we did do a little bit of a playthrough up to the dancing line, and then I just didn't have enough time to commit to playing Elden Ring. So, I thought what I'd do is get to max. So there we go, 713. And start again-ish, right? That's why we do have the backhand blades, since I do very much love the weapon art for this. I'm definitely going to make it my sole first objective, just to run around and grab fragments, make it easier overall. And then we'll go do bosses and whatnot. So, last time we went north. Let's explore the opposite way. Wonder if there's any easy jumps. Probably not. And also, the new item stuff. It's kind of criminal, especially with the DLC, that they don't start enabled. But anyone with an older file, right, you have to go to display and turn on mark new items and show recent item tab. Because they're definitely a feature you want for the DLC. Which I suppose the better objective, probably try and grab all the map pieces, although there doesn't appear to be one in this direction, interestingly. Nevertheless, let's just explore. Bird, I assume? Surely there's going to be some items this way. I guess not. Enemies, at least? No, just pretty barren. Probably play at nighttime, see if there's anything. Oh, there's a dog. Alright, so our damage is fairly nice. The night. Circle around first. Waterfall. Enemy and item. What are you guarding? Blessing. Interesting. Blink restores HP and heals all ailments. Number held 1 of 1 stored. I assume it's one time. Interesting. So this is your most recent items? It's kind of interesting to see, right? You can just see a giant amount of shopping and then collecting everything I'd missed through the main game. That's actually kind of cool. And then just rushing to new game. Skipping, just doing Marika over and over, then Godfrey, and then the Elden, and then the 2 times we got to the DLC. Very interesting. Alright, but I assume that's still one-time use. Actually, might not be. We dare waste it, that's the question. Well, we should probably check out what's inside here. There's a statue too, which is kind of nice. And a purple. I assume it's going to be ash. Yeah, the fact that you can stun lock with this is just fantastic. Such a good weapon art. Make sure to always have the lantern active. Oh, fragment. Definitely worth coming this way then. I doubt there is, but big rewardful. No, from the looks of it, unfortunately. Do gem though. Interesting. And it uses hardly any MP either. Feels so nice to glide with the running attack too. I don't know if this goes through there anywhere. Doesn't look like it doesn't. Ugh. Alright, now this is a bit more worrisome. Just because they tremor a lot. And do a lot of damage. Where we go? Nope. Thank God for the dodge. Fire coil. Conjure a fire snake. Interesting. Warcry. I'm hoping this also shows you new crafting recipes. When you pick up books or anything. The church is on the map, but it's nothing spectacular. There's a stake. Makes me think there should be more to this. I guess not. Guess this is just where the path ends. For this section. Oh well, fragment's a fragment. Nah. And endure. Also nothing fancy. Oh god. There's a ledge here though. Anything? Mushroom. The guy. Not guarding anything. And back to the beginning. Look like we missed anything? Just the church. Guessing this is going to be Ash. Yeah. Yes, it's definitely worth exploring all the nooks and cracks. It does kind of look like you could jump up to there on that side. I mean, I guess you probably can't if you actually go close. Same with these. I don't think these are ever reversible, right? Nah, no way. Miss anything up here? Mushrooms. Doesn't look like you'll be able to jump up anyway here. Well, might as well try. Oh, it's decent damage on horseback too. Scorched ruins. It looks like a map shrine. Was that the initial map shrine? Something big, a bird. That's a weird tower. Guarding anything? Nope. I'm gonna say there's no way to jump up. This is where we came from initially, right? I think you only have the one direction to go this way. From the looks of it. Oh. There's our first big stutter. Unfortunate. Hefty crackpot. Interesting. Probably try some of the urns and whatnot. Craft. Yes. Definitely going to remember whatever that is. Oh, we're here. Hmm. The ritual pots, cracked pots, and now hefty pots. It actually has decent height to it. Yeah, it's enough height though. I think you'd probably still have to knock him down. Alright, that's a jump. It's also a jump. Apparently it's not a jump. I probably need a much bigger weapon to make this a little bit easier. Thank you, Torrent. Not worth it. This does do decent poise. Yeah. You gonna fall? No? Okay, I did not capitalize. You have to do both feet. This is a run. And then jump. Oh. Well, yes, but horrible timing. Much better. That's that side. This little rock spot is kind of bad. And that was badly timed. And that's death. Just get knocked over. Oh, thank God. Now, does this work? Nope. That sucks. At least that's a ton damage. But just do that. Use skill. Or not, apparently. I need more healing. And I almost think we just rock sling this to speed things up a little bit. Although, is there something we can take for more poise damage? I think so, no. It's really not a difficult fight. It's just staggering it. Definitely don't need as many. We'll go 11-3, I think. And we don't need magic. What do we have? Charge attacks, consecutive attacks. I think it's this, right? Make attacks more likely to break enemy stances. Is extra poise. Stamina recovery, maybe? Probably just the one instance of negate damage. We'll mess around with items in a bit. What? Kick. Oh, jump. Has to be swapped, surely. It's too late. And I didn't get up. Probably not the best weapon for this. Kick. Yeah, I should probably try and stay in front of him so he uses his hand attacks. Alright, so that's one. And you swap feet. And I didn't jump. And I'm not going to be able to. Well, I guess it's just stagger him 3 times. Knock him down. You don't even do that much damage. Run. Yeah. I should try to jump. I thought he was going for an arm attack. Like now. Need to keep it lined up so I can see both. That was too... No, that was fine. Oh, that's kind of bad. Hopefully I'm outside the explosion. Probably not outside the explosion. Finally. Oh, come on. He's too high up. Come on. Please don't get up. This is what I call bullshit. Oh. Okay. He staggers for way too long. Why do I feel like he's going to explode? Thank God. Okay. A tear and a trinket, most likely. No, used for crafting. Interesting. But this is spontaneous guard in a flask. Ugh. Probably... I know there's some way to make them explode. I've seen some spoilers. Maybe that's just certain ones you can throw pot into. I was excited for a second, but there's no way to get over there from the looks of it. Bridge, then down, actually. No way to jump across. Hey, Emmy. Ah, it's alright. The combat and all the new stuff is fantastic, and the visuals and everything is fantastic, but why I say it's alright is it has the same sort of issue that I had with Elden Ring in the beginning. It's just, it's not as good as the normal Souls layout, having this open world where I'm going to be just running around for, 2 to 5 minutes before I get it into meaningful combat, is the way to put it. So that's the only sort of negative that makes me go, eh. But that said, I'm right here at the start, so who knows? The dungeons may be significantly better.
Another, treading the heels of Miquella. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Miquella's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
If you enjoy the combat and the bosses and, well, I guess the gameplay, definitely give the others a go. You'll find them a lot more condensed.
Then, comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Yeah, it's definitely fantastic. And the fact that, whatever the true map size is as a DLC is phenomenal. But, yeah, I mean, 30 minutes in, and we've walked up this path and over here. And fought, one giant guy and nothing real else.
Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Basically, every other Souls game is like the Academy, just stacked.
Give you a map of the cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Miquella the Kind's footprints.
Wait, are they competing with each other?
If you've yet to assuming you...
No, she's saying get the map from him. The map does not seem that helpful. Unless it's just these ones? Anyway, grab the grace. And back to... trucking along. Yeah, definitely. Definitely if you enjoyed this. Because they're all definitely cut from from a very similar cloth, but don't expect to just be able to do that. You do not have torrent. Things will run you down on foot. Definitely goes back to like the golden standard of what DLCs should be from everything I've seen about it. Back when they are proper meaningful content and not just kind of cash grabs. I do also like that it's at dragon, an early enough point where you can come here, do it, and then go play the main game with all the new stuff. Yeah. Same moveset, though? From looks of it, yes. Oh, okay. No, not quite. I'm guessing you can jump through them. I'm not going to get that in time. Does seem like they've incorporated it a little bit better. Can you jump it? You cannot jump it. Okay. Right, I did not rest the grace after the golem. Just help out a little bit. Alright. We might have to cheese the dragon, because these weapons are definitely not suited. The other thing that's really well done in Elden Ring is it is a lot more meaningful to change builds. In a lot of the other Souls games, you just one and done. In this, there's definitely, like, these weapons are just going to be an awful, awful time against that guy. See if the usual is also true with the dragon. So usually 3 rock slings will stagger a dragon. Not 3. It's not 4. But it does still stagger. Alright, a little bit easier of a time now. Still an insane amount of damage. It didn't reach. It's also sort of tempoed up compared to the normal dragons. Luckily for blind spots. Whatever phase 2 is. Does not look good, but does not reach. Thank God. Surely there's a stagger now. Okay. That's gonna get me. It's quite interesting fire patterns. This is one of the times where they reskin a boss and it does really well. Fog is going to be a little annoying. One, two, three, four. It was five. Five is not five, apparently. I think one of the rocks missed. Yeah. I don't know if this is leading to more damage. That was not a lot of damage. The stagger. Alright, well this is going to end badly. At least he has some downtime. That's really short range, and that one isn't. This is much better. When he rushes at you, quite problematic. I didn't get through enough. Please stagger soon. Maybe going in for the riposte. Another phase. Or just the same buff. Alright. Thank God. End in style. Be very annoyed if it resurrects, because it's undead. Dragonheart. Ooh, and an Ancient. That's a nice early pickup. Just one, two, three are alive. Fine. Alright, we should probably see if it was guarding anything, aside from whatever this little dungeon is. From the looks of it, no, there's no items strewed about. There's a town this way, though. Fruits, dogs. Nothing. Ooh. Little house. Insects. Alright, now this is the curiosity. Does it? It does not. Hefty fly pot. At least they tell you. Too bad it's not going to be easy to find. There's pots. Fly. What's the only other really big one? This one? Oh, it's a bleed pot. Interesting. Also, the new armor. Not my style. I have a feeling they grab, which is going to be annoying. At least they're not as annoying as the ones in Klloo that shoot the pest swarm. That's no good. So it bleeds me and heals them. That's interesting. And it tracks. And there's another. Oh, good. Yeah, bugs are bad. And they were guarding nothing. Interesting. Talisman. Distance to the last ailment. That's a horrible talisman. I'm guessing that's just after you get a proc. Well, I suppose you could bleed yourself and then avoid bleed. It's just a dead end. Say this is another thing that I've noticed. It's open world, but it's not really, right? You can't just go in a straight line in any direction. You still have to follow the path of the game. Cool. That's something we want. There are a lot of bugs. Alright, it's a very quick grab. And also annoyingly, we don't quite one-shot, or two-shot I should say, with the weapon art. Don't hear any more buzzing. Oh. Pretty sure I clicked left, not down. I do receive a lot of ire for saying it, but like when Elden Ring first came out was when everything had to be open world, and that was not a good time, because a lot of games that shouldn't have been were. The other sort of open world trait that Elden Ring really lacks is the fact that all the lore is still fragmented and hidden. Like, I would honestly say the majority of people don't really know why we're fighting bugs. I mean, I don't know why I'm fighting a bug here. Oh, there's a Grace. Probably have tried to grab that first. Did that building... Can't get in that building. Can't get in that building. Think we're done, this little village? And also, you know, going and clearing this whole town for one talisman isn't as exciting as a normal open world, where you get, you know, a whole bunch of new gear to utilize. So it's bridge or the castle? Or the bridge. Or underneath the bridge? Yeah, because you have to open everything, read. NPCs of scarce. Ooh, more crafting, more cookbooks. Like even this system where I have to come here, read, then go item crafting, and then look. Members of Mesmere found in Skidoo Atlas. Whirlwind of Flame. Sounds intriguing. Suppose I should probably be trying to grab all the items. I'm gonna say this is... No, way down. What are you? Are you leaves your foliage? Like, yeah, this is sort of like a no-no to do in open world games, is you just having a dead end. Then you have to backtrack through, and yeah. Yeah, and for 20 minutes we've just been basically quarantining around. We do the same on the opposite side. Doesn't look like there's anything though. Would very much like to find a grace before we get caught up in fights. Alright, they're not very tanky. And then that. Interesting little battlefield. And that's quite the setback. At least the fog or whatever that was is cleared up. Of course. There's a grace right here. I couldn't see. At least it looks like this way branches off quite a bit. Alright, a dungeon. Good. Fancy. Give them where they're weakest. Fair enough. Oh. At least they're nice and slow. The weapon art alone isn't quite enough to circle around. Does not seem to be where I need to hit them. That was so delayed. Well, actually it is, because that's a lot less damage. Yeah, these are kind of pointless. At least there's a good amount of smithing stones. It's very weird because the difficulty, obviously, you don't want to come here so early. There's so many goodies if you do come straight here. There's no way you're doing Moog right after Radan. Almost feels like the scaling should have been done in relation to how many normal game bosses you've beat, or something like that. The cookbook, gas stone. Attack them? Nope, that does nothing. Really don't want to fight this guy. At least they're nice and slow. Use me. Worth it. You're not any different. There has to be some way to drain the lava. What this is showing us. The other way to go was up. And where the slime spawned from. Oh. Drain? Looks like it is, right? No. Oh, that drains. The draining? Why do I feel like if I fall in here, I just die? I don't. Alright. These weapons also just flail about too much. Interesting. This way's new as well, I think. They shoot them. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. There's no boss? Even a reskin or something? And there's also something this way, technically. Maybe. Actually not. No. We get a fancy hammer and a smithing stone, just like that. Really no boss? I don't know if I believe them. But we found the exit, so guess I should. What has a special art? What about this? Piercing throw. Suppose we should try stuff out. Eh. Have a follow-up? No. And then dagger. So these did catch my interest. Which is so weird, because every other dungeon has always been a boss. Oh well, we'll continue. Moving on. Now the damage on this is going to be horrible. Find me something I can throw at. Continue exploring, I'm sure we'll come across... I suppose I can do birds. Whatever you are. Okay, so the range is horrible. Apparently. They are nice and fast and nimble. The fact that it's already doing 335 and these are not upgraded. Interesting. Ah, okay. The dual wield is significantly quicker. These on horseback should be pretty good. The range is the issue. Yeah, we'll stick with these. Alright. So that's one dead end done. Look like you can go down, yeah. The poison from the looks of it. Rats. Pretty. Not impactful. Actually, there was a dungeon we didn't go into, now that I'm thinking of it. The cages near the dragon. Next Grace. We'll go back and see what that was. Alright, it's nice that this branches off so much. Grabbing a cave. Sleeping cave. Also very annoyed how often you have to toggle the lantern. Another little pet peeve. Oh, just a grace or a boss? Finally. Alright, so this goes to the underside. Must connect. The other side of this river, there was a cave. Which way was it? That way? Yeah, where the cages are. See if there's a boss at the end of this one. So I assume it's a dungeon. Yeah, it's got the blue fog. Again, have to toggle the lantern. I don't know how often I'll use the summon. Why don't we do that for now? Ballarat goal. Oh. See, they're looking very pretty. Lots of jars. So this is like the afterlife. Does that mean any of the jars that break end up in here? Oh, of course. These weapons are so good. Yeah, I don't think there'll be anything in the DLC that'll make me want to swap off them. Never trust the one-way ways. Except if it's not. It's the only way. Trust myself with the ledge? Not really. This doesn't scream trap. Alright. You're fairly grotesque. Oh, that's pretty creepy. So that's what's in a jar. Huh. A nice little bit of knowledge I didn't need. Ooh, I'm gonna die here. Or not. Thank God. Ah, there's a chest there. Means you have to jump from that one, it looks like. Annoying. Hopefully there's another way up to it. I was gonna land on you. Also, should I be killing them? Yes, you are. Maybe there's a way up there. A weird, gross heart. There's two, actually. And that one actually came out. And they shoot their pieces. Fantastic. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way up there. A door on either side, at least. Be the only one I can sort of see being a maybe. But probably need some weird jump. Alright, onward then. Surprised they don't explode more violently. Oh, giant jar. Reverse jar. I'm guessing I can't do squat until they break. Very, very creepy. I probably don't need to heal just yet. Hmm. Wanted to say hi to the big jar. Yeah, I knew it. That hitbox is very bad. I was clearly next to it. More surprises? Alright, that feels like the way you're meant to go. We'll go a different way. Kind of on top of one as well. Oh, you got me. Sprint. Well, at least I can get the chest now. It's a very big dungeon. I'm very happy about. Big content like this, I enjoy a lot more. It's actually intense, and you have to think. This is all new, and things can come from anywhere. Alright, now I gotta think about which one to jump from. Get to where I want to go. Need to start from that other side? There's the chest. It's not this one. Is it this one you gotta jump from? There's one lower. There is one lower. You jump this way, then jump back. Alright, much better. Any more alive jars? Nope, and in it. That's gotta be a grab, right? They get behind them and then stun lock them. Was this worth it? Kinda. Now we can also try and see the giant jar. I believe it was this way. And a weird guy comes out of this pot, and a weird guy comes out of that pot. I'm gonna die again. Alright, so the frontal explosion is very, very bad. And so is the grab. It's not a KO. Clear enemies is what that should teach you. Maybe I should be taking this a little bit more serious. Yeah, I do a lot more damage now. And I have some semblance of healing. But explosion, very bad. Alright. Is there a way to get over there? From the looks of it, no. But why not try, right? Yeah, no. Oh, there's a big boy coming somewhere. You. The item we want to get to. Oh, there's multiple items we want to get to. Can't get enough height. Can get enough height. Can't really squeeze through anywhere impactful though. Maybe you can. This side. Don't really do anything. You got me last time. I was about to die to the same thing. Alright, run and jump. Another hefty. Ugh. And explode. Cannot take that point blank. Question is, how do I get to wherever the other item was? There's something. More pots for us to climb. Suppose we should go and deal with. I need to really stop being greedy with that. You see shimmer. Like that. Get behind them. Where was the item? I believe they were two different purple items. Oh, here we go. Is something up there? No. Alright, so now we just have to figure out the correct way to go, which was this way? Nope. I'm guessing this way. Yeah. Before we do that, though. So we now have this cookbook. Gets us freezing pots. But we picked up another one as well, didn't we? Yeah. Volcano pots. So everything is just hefty pots at the moment. Ha. You were real. Music is a bit low. It's like a full 180 cone in front of them. You guys make it over the ledge? Oh, you can. Perfect. A nice safe distance. Unless, of course, there's nowhere to go. Another falling puzzle? And a boss. Ooh. Anywhere else to go? Yes. Secret ledge or boss? Secret ledge or boss? It'll just be innards. Oh. Back to the start, I guess, then? This is something to stand on, right? Why does that look so weird? Oh, it calls the elevator jar thing. Interesting. Please take me to the giant pot. Ugh. What were you guarding? The Great Jar, which I assume is a helmet. And more jar power. Guess that's kind of worth it. Any other interesting secrets? From the looks of it, no. But easier way back. Weird elevator. Alright, please just be a giant jar with an innard for the second phase. I'm a little concerned that there's no stake, though. Why is there no stake? There is. Don't you usually get a icon? You're not a jar. You're a weird little gremlin guy who is insanely fast. Okay. I'm guessing we get your little blade. Weird monkey man. Can't say I'm disappointed. Interesting design. I was hoping for a giant jar. His small body makes the weapon art very bad on this. I mean, it's good for dodging him. But he does seem stun-lockable. Suppose if I just try and time it correctly every time. Oh, that's a interesting little parry. Yeah. Very interesting little move set. Ah. No sword, just him. I assume he's shit. In actuality, because usually they won't correct poise. So I'm guessing he just gets stun locked and he's squishy, regardless of however much damage he might be able to do. Alright, I don't think we miss anything. But yeah, now it's back to exploring and just running around for a bit. Castle / another lake. We get to the said lake? It looks like we cannot. So we might as well continue going. I think it was here. Guessing we can't go down the waterfall? Oh no, we can. Maybe. I made the right call. Lots of birds. I assume that one's death. Is it? No. Giant lobster. An item. Well, we'll run through the birds first. Because there's a normal way down. It's not a normal way down, never mind. This way the normal way down? Yeah. All that for a shard I don't need. Wonderful. Is there anything at all this way? Need to find a coffin to ride. Be interesting if you follow this the other way. And you push it, and it ends up here. Highly doubtful, but where my mind goes straight away. Dead end. Guessing I need a bow. I'm guessing I do not have a bow. Let's see how good I can throw an urn, I guess. Do I have any at all? I do. I have tons of fire ones. That's kind of close. Did that do anything? Seems like that didn't do anything. Is there more to hit? Weird. If anything dropped, I guess. Or maybe it did do something. Mushroom cellar bell. 2. That's good. There are a lot of crafting materials that I wish there was proper inventory for. Mushrooms would not be the first one that comes to mind. You hostile? Part of me wants to know. Part of me will let it live. There's got to be a grace near this guy, surely. Or he's a little different. Alright, a lot different. Perfect. It's very pretty. We don't have any more blessings. Alright, let's bash our head against this guy for a little bit. Seems significantly worse than the previous one. He just does AoE after AoE. Yeah, because he's like dripping flames. Oh, they home. Fantastic. I guess we try Roxling. And just run around. So no map in sight for this little area. Alright, so now we run about. Alright, and then he has the normal movesets. Should be staggered fairly soon. They've probably kept count. That was bad. If he doesn't do the whirlwind thing again, I guess we're fine. Was almost really bad. Finally. Ah. It's not what I meant to do. I meant to hit him a bunch more. Don't know if I even have the MP for this. I didn't jump there, I probably would have died. I'm gonna say these are not the funnest fights. We try Meteor? There has to be some sort of gimmick I'm missing. Guess we'll go back to the weapon art. It's just Torrent whenever he does the tornado. Well, they roll around. That's interesting. Was that something special, rolling around? You doing it again? You are. I think because I got too far away from him. Of course. I missed the second foot. Let's continue exploring. They're the same-ish enemies. No worries, Amy. Thanks for hanging around. I shall enjoy playing. Go your nights or sleep or whatever you're up to. Finding anything? Nope. More birds. Ah. Where were they? Sophia River? Get too close, they trigger. Very much like maps. It is very far down. Well, at least it's an objective. And it's a different direction. You the same thing again? It looks like you are. Yeah, you're another Ghost Flame Dragon. Alright, that's kind of less than exciting. Turn around. No idea why it stepped back so much. Meant to just attack the weak spots. It's fine. Oh, great. Please tell me yes. Perfect. He can KO ads. This area is not fantastic for this. We just get knocked down again. I'm very fortunate that I was just outside that range. Are we? Oh, there's the map. I just grab this nice and quickly. Summons a lot of ads. Surely you should be knocked down soon enough. Suppose I do keep missing, is the issue here. Thank God. Should be out of range, shortly. Not quite. Thought I could run under that. At least we got the shore. An island over there. Otherwise, it looks very self-contained. Want to try and get more of the fragments. I think overall. I think we'll do that for a little bit. A little bit longer. Okay, so instead of going down, we want to go up. I think was the go. Somehow. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Encampments. Nothing too fancy. Yeah. Stuff we really don't need. Definitely grab this.
Oh, hello there. Are you the Tarnished? Lady Leda spoke of you. Another Tarnished. Guided here by Klloo the Kind. My name is Teolia. I too am Tarnished, and here on kindly Klloo's account. So, well, here's to new beginnings, I suppose. Well, I'm as weak as I've always been. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Oh, you sell stuff. Sell poison stuff. Including a weapon that we need runes for. Fine. That'll do the trick. Anything else of interest? Not really, no.
Just give me.
We also didn't go north to that shack from down there. It's a bit bad, because I don't think we had a race near there. We have enough fragments to upgrade again? We do not. Missing one. These things, yeah, you can kill them. They don't seem to be aggressive.
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
So, that I do know. Kind of hard to avoid that on the internet when it comes to Elden Ring. So that's apparently the #1 voice actor for the DLC. Accompanied by the best boss fight for the DLC. So I have not watched that. We'll keep Bale suspenseful secret. Hopefully. We're in a dragon area. Interesting. It's actually also back to the beginning. Let's see if there's anything underneath. Oh, invasion, I guess. Oh. Don't mind me. Little great katana does bleed, though, interestingly. I assume that's possibly connected to this guy? Considering the fact that he's no longer here, I'm going to say yes. Was he further? No, he was further up, never mind. Nope, he's still not ready to talk to me. He show up on the map? He does. Anyway, up here seems more intriguing. Aside from the very, very annoying birds that never stop attacking. Second piece of their little armor set as well. One of these towers. Pressing pillar. We do go up. Oh, it's a chest. But also a great view. Not really worth it. The very center of the land between. All manner of death wash up here and need to be suppressed. This is the center. That's interesting. Did not notice that when we got the map. Fingers, fingers, fingers. More like deserty area. I do like how they've squished so much variety together. Need more mushrooms to craft more of them. The bleed pot is probably the most intriguing to me. Or just the rock pot for heavy damage. I doubt there's anything underneath. No, it's a pillar. Suppose we should be picking these up. It's nice that they stagger. They basically just attack endlessly. Something off in this direction. Surely there's going to be a dungeon or something on the cliffside here. Yes, not. Hey Lisa, I'm not very far into the DLC. I have not faced any actual bosses we'll go with, right? We've just done 2 little dungeon areas. Although, the pot dungeon, they didn't have a boss. No, it did have a boss, and the little forge area, it weirdly didn't have a boss. there's no other secrets to this little area. Pretty much just exploring, more than anything. Although I am on New Game Plus 7, I have not played before. I guess that should be the proper way to answer that. Bird. There's a little cave. And this is just basically a cliff. Bit choppy in this area, though. Ah, they don't stay dead. Good to know. We can wake the big one up. Oh, low damage. Assume that wraps back to where we jumped down. Not liking how much healing we have to do already. Suppose I should be a tad more careful. Ugh. He's quite the dead spot. Right next to him. Not good. Oh. As long as there's small ones, we're fine. We didn't get anything exciting. Where'd you just spawn? It sounded like up here. Yeah. You look sizable. You are. Means I'm kind of more happy to run around. Oh, the fact that they don't have pathing issues. I also don't seem to have a boss bar. Means I'm guessing you don't drop anything impactful. So don't worry about the big guys, just run through. I got it, technically. Wrong side, though. Wait for it to close properly. Also a little bit better. Slightly cut off. They don't want to show off how much I spam buttons. Alright, don't fall off the ledge. It seemed like the better way to go with this way. That's going to beat some damage. Be brave. Okay. Crazy as hell what that means. What is the fight? Oh, okay. Not quite excited about how much damage you just did. Okay, that has animation delay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do the steak. I would like to swap weapons so I can enchant it. Fine, just don't get hit by the weird opening. I assume he'll do it every time. Yeah. don't like that one-shots. We'll take a decrease in damage so I can change the weapon. I forgot, since it's a Colt, we can't do anything about it. We should be able to jump from the top, it feels like. What am I trying to do? Ash of War. Brain does not want to math. That's a 40 difference, so it should still be quality. Now I can, yeah, use Blood Flame. I'm curious if you can jump and hit the crevice from here. Seems like you can. Right? More or less. Nope. You can't. Did I miss anything in this little area? I mean, you almost can. There has to be a way to get enough momentum to slash the right angle. But it's not that hard just to get back there anyway. Fine. As long as we get to the stake. Alright. There we fit now. Well, not great that you kept catching me. Alright, so that does some sort of burst. Should heal up soon. Alright, much better. Don't rely on the weapon art all the time, is what that's teaching me. Although, his weapon is very tempting. Dragon Wound Slash. Designed to hunt class of dragons. The skill cloaks the armament with a jagged gravelstone aura before performing a high leaping charge attack to fire off the aura. Very Monster Hunter-esque. Can't say I'm a big fan of the moveset though. But Slash would definitely be interesting. Be better if it had some sort of follow-up. Is this a comeback later? No. Also don't like the scabbard. They really shouldn't design things that are intentionally made to clip. Just seems kind of weird. So, we might upgrade it and give it a go. the very least, we can still carry it and probably the backhand blades. Move the staff back over there. Yeah, we're still online. Alright, but it finally feels like we have multiple areas to pick from. A lot better. Dragonland. With no grace in sight. I guess the entrance is the grace. Only one of you? Let's see if this does anything extra. I doubt it. I mean, that's really good base damage already. Without being upgraded. But overall, not too fancy. Well, I think we'll leave it there for today, because I'm out of time. Yes, I have other stuff I must go do. But, it's always lovely to see, right? So we can go back to the peaks. Wait, where exactly does this lead? Only to here. And then that connects to the peaks. Then we also have down here. Yeah. There's a fair few ways to explore. Be interesting. But we'll leave it there for today. We'll probably play around with this weapon. Probably go upgrade it. It does do bleed, which I do like. This bleed is just OP all around. But I'm off to have lunch. So anyone hang around, thank you as always. Anyone watching post, thanks as well.